Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my 2023 Tesla Model 3 interior tour. So I've had the car for just a little over 2 weeks, so I have not detailed it or anything. Might be a little bit of dust, but been very busy. We just had a newborn, so his base for his car seat's back there, and then we have a 3-year-old and his car seat's right there. So what, am I crazy because I got white seats? I think the white seats look amazing. That's my favorite part of this car. So we're gonna show you. I am gonna ceramic coat them, and yeah, I mean, get the white seats. If you're like contemplating between black and white, just go with the white. This is my second Tesla. I had black seats in my first one. I didn't like the wood grain in the front. This one looks so much better. Looks more spacious, looks more futuristic, more modern. Just get the white seats. All right, so they change. Well, I'm comparing it to a 2019, so it's a lot different to the trained eye. The untrained eye says everything looks the same. They got rid of the piano finish here. Now it's like a matte. They changed the button there. Instead of the little line, now it's that. This is different. It actually has a different color over here as well, like a gray metallic, and then the white. It feels really awesome inside the cabin. Of course, we got the white seats. One thing I did notice was this is now magnetic. It wasn't magnetic in my other car, so that's a little different. It snaps right in place. You know what? I haven't even opened this. I want to say it's the same as my previous one. I think the camera might be a little different up there. I know the exterior cameras they have different lenses or looks like a wider angle. Everything here looks kind of the same to me. As far as the steering wheel, let's see if I can get it to focus. My steering wheel actually had leather. This one's got that synthetic material. It feels really good. It does have heated steering wheel. My previous car did not. I've got the performance model, so it comes with the aluminum pedals. We've got wireless charging here. It works really well. It has a little like place for the phone to sit here, so when you do 0 to 60, even at 3 seconds, they stay in place. The whole center console has changed. It's got like a little lip here for like a soda can or something like that. This opens really cool. Pretty awesome. We do have 2 USB-C ports here. On the other one, they were in the back, and there's a light back there. The armrest is about the same. Still with a latch here. It's not magnetic like I've seen some other Teslas. It doesn't come with this little tray. I got this for my old car. And then we do have the, what is it, that 12-volt cigarette lighter thing that old cars used to have. So we got that there. Some rubber here. I don't think that was in my old car. Could be wrong. Let's open the glove box. I do have the Tesla liners. I just got them for my other car since I already had purchased them. Glove box. So we got the USB. It's a USB-A there for the cam there. Driver's side here. The only thing that this car does not have that my other car had was lumbar support on this one. I'll show you guys that really quick. So you can see here we got lumbar support, the seat adjustments, and it's still dusty. I need to detail the car. Back here it's the standard, same as my old one. This just looks way better. The matte finish to it. Alcantara on the sides. USB-C. My previous car had USB-A. Have the dome lights there. We have the hooks still here. I never used them. They're there. And then, unfortunately, I don't think let me try to see if I can open this. We got cup holder here. Yeah, I can't open it because of the car seat, but you do have two cup holders there. It's very tight with 2 car seats. So we have the newborn. He'll be safe there, and then that other car seat. It's big and bulky. So they got rid of the lumbar support. I kind of wish they would have made this flat. It does suck. They should include it because this car was like 68,000 plus taxes, comes out to like 71-ish. Anyways, that sucks that they got rid of the lumbar support. These on my old one were silver and now they're matte black. I love them. What else is new? I think that's about it here. I'll show you the cameras. It's a little dirty, but they are different. And then so is the repeater camera, is a little different. And you got the 4-piston calipers with these awesome Uber Turbine wheels. And overall, I think the car looks awesome. It comes with the new Matrix headlights. I know we were just going to do the interior, but let me pop the frunk and we'll do the trunk. And I'll do a more in-depth video if you guys want to see something else. I'm about to trip and fall. Okay, so on the frunk, they got rid of the hooks that had here for the groceries. And my old one came with the mat. Even on the performance, it doesn't come with the mat anymore. So that's a bummer. I do have the lithium ion battery up here. No more 12-volt battery. And it is a 2023. I use my old mat. I'm probably gonna buy the Tesla one. So the only difference here is the power trunk. I think that's it. What else do I have there? I did buy, oh yeah, they don't give you a license plate frame anymore, so I had to buy my own. I bought it black, of course, satin black. What else did they give me? They gave me the mount for the front, and then the J1772 adapter, which probably won't ever use. Maybe I will. And I've got the power frunk now. Okay, so another difference is the steering wheel, or the knobs here, they're different. I think mine were plastic. I don't know. This one feels like a different material. And I mean, what else is different? I do have the AMD Ryzen, which all the new cars have. It's a lot faster to jump in and out of what's it called? Like Netflix and stuff. Now that I have it loaded, it's a lot faster. So very responsive. You can minimize it now. What else do I have? I have the ability for the CCS adapter, which I don't think I'll ever use. I don't even think I'll supercharge that often. Most of the time is charging at home. I don't have FSD beta on this car because I'm waiting for it to be wide release to get accepted back into the program. And I'll probably do subscription since my last car got totaled and you can't carry over your FSD. So I don't know if the insurance will cover that. But It does have like, I mean, all the stuff on here, it's going to be software based. It might be limited to the processor, but a lot of cool new features that have been added to the car. So with that said, to me the cameras look better. I don't know if they're software limited right now and they're 5 megapixel, but I think they're 1.3, 1.2, whatever the other ones were. And with that being said, guys, that's the quick tour of my interior. The car's been out since what, late 2017. It's almost the same, just a couple upgrades. I did get it tinted, and yeah, pretty quick stuff. I'm not gonna go into the games, but it has all the games, it has all the stuff. If there's anything that you want to see more of, let me know in the comments and I'll go more into depth on whatever you have questions. I will be updating. This one does not have the ultrasonic sensors, so I will be doing like short videos on every time I get a software update to see if they added the parking assist or the distance between objects, because this car does not have it. It's all vision. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in the next one, hopefully. Have a great day.